So, good evening. It is Good Friday. It is April the 18th. It's 6:50 p.m. here in Costa Rica. And I am finally making another video. So I just want to talk about two things in particular. One, I want to update you guys. So I finally left my job on Saturdays. I'm planning on moving back into like a host family type situation. So I'm planning on moving back into a host family type of situation because I'm paying for Spanish classes and I need to practice. That was my #1 goal I made for myself when I came here, was to become fluent in Spanish. So yeah, I need to practice more. So I'm going to be doing that in a couple of weeks. My Spanish is coming along quite well. I just need to work on accent, because here in Costa Rica, if you speak Spanish in a non-Spanish accent, they act like they don't know what you're saying. So it's kind of frustrating. Other than that, I've just been working, practicing my Spanish, trying to figure out what I want my next move to be. Sometimes I feel like I want to go back to the US and like start working and put my Spanish to use and like get married and have babies. And then sometimes it's like I want to just continue to travel. But how long can you really, or how long should you really do that before you start to like think in terms of like your future, you know? So that's something I've been thinking about. The other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was culture shock. So I knew what culture shock was before I came here, but I didn't know that it like happened in stages. So right now I'm in the crisis phase. You start off in a honeymoon phase, so it's like a peak, like you're here, right? And then it kind of slows down into the crisis phase, and then you slowly go back up into like the adjustment phase when you're starting to accept things, right? So for like the first, I would say the first 2 months, I was in like honeymoon phase. Sorry. For the first 2 months, I was in honeymoon phase, and everything was so beautiful, and I only saw the good things and the beauty of the country, and I was just so amazed and enthralled in the beauty and the nature. And then about 2.5 months in, I was like, it's not pretty. There's pollution everywhere. There's dog shit everywhere. The people are rude. What do you think would be a social norm? Like everybody walking to the right of the street. You know, like you just move over, you move over, you move over. Instead of plowing down through the middle of a crowd. Things like that that you think are like common sense. No, apparently every country and every culture, they have their own social norms or lack of social norms. So getting used to that, just like people being rude, and they're just fucking rude here. But they're rude everywhere. But I just did not expect that in such a small, quaint country. And they were like voted one year like the happiest country in the world. But when someone gives you a title, I guess you just accept it. You don't say, hey, fuck you, we're not the happiest country in the world. We have fucking problems. But yes, other than that, I think that my adjustment phase, where I'm starting to go back up, I think it should come in like a month or two. I'm very hopeful that it will, because it's just like things that you don't even realize is a luxury, like food. there's a lack of good food here. Like, everything is flavorless and just bland, and I'm not used to that. I'm used to good food. I'm from the South. I'm from Tennessee, and I lived in Florida for a very long time, so I'm used to good food, and it doesn't happen here. The convenience of, like, your car or stores and just everything being convenient. I have to literally walk at least 30 minutes just to get somewhere, or I have to take a taxi cab or take several buses to just, like, get around. Like, I never realized, because I've had a car for so long, I never realized how blessed and lucky I am to have a car and not have to you know, take buses and wake up hours early just to get somewhere almost on time. So yes, that is my culture shock rant. I'm done with that. But if anyone has, like, any culture shock remedies or stories that they would like to share, I think those will be helpful, not only for me but for other people that watch my videos. Also, if you have any questions or comments, just leave them and I do respond. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I see you guys watching out there. Just click that little red button and subscribe. It's free, it's easy. You don't have to do anything else, you know, and you'll get notification when I upload videos. I do plan on uploading more frequently. I'm going to try to record a video every Saturday now that I'm not working, but it's just not much to, like, see or do here. Like, when I first started my vlog, I was like, oh, I'm gonna see so many cool things, and there will be monkeys hanging from the trees. No, no, it's not like that here at all. So yes, don't forget to subscribe and comment and like and all those great things. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comments section, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.